In this video, I'll be covering the most anticipated RC vehicle, the Traxxas Mini Maxx. Why the Mini Maxx? Well, there's a lot of information out there on the Mini Maxx. It's just flooding the market. It's one of those new vehicles if you guys are aware of the Traxxas T-Max, X-Max, and the Max, they're just huge, big, and not to mention very expensive. So the Mini Maxx is basically a mini version or a mini-me of the T-Max or the X-Max, I think it's called. But it's just a mini version, and it looks a lot like that vehicle, just a much smaller package. So what's all the hype? Let's find out.
Viewers, on this channel, my focus is to enhance your product knowledge and stay informed on what's available on the market today. If you want to stay in the loop and need to know about exciting products, subscribe now.
One of the obvious hypes is because, like what I mentioned earlier, it's just a smaller version of the X-Max. And it shares the same framework. It looks similar. I've never owned one personally, but by the videos I've seen and seeing at the hobby shop myself, it looks very similar. Like I said, just in a smaller package. But the hype is about how they shrunk this truck down to 1/16 scale. It's officially a 1/16 scale, if I'm not mistaken, but it has 1/10 scale components, like the servo, etc., etc. And out of the package, the advertiser goes 30 miles an hour. So that's enough to hype about, right? When I got this thing out of the box, my first impression, honestly, was wow. This thing looks good. Nothing looks or feels cheap about it. It looks like it's built rugged. The plastics are heavy duty. I mean, it's mainly plastic, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Sometimes plastic is good. Some of the benefits of plastic is just that it's lighter and it's more forgiving. It flexes. It doesn't bend, or it bends, but it flexes back. So that's the benefits. One of the features of this truck that's very appealing is that it's waterproof. That's a big bonus because, you're going to be driving in mud puddles. Or if it gets dirty, you want to wash it, which is a lot of us do. And if it's not waterproof, that makes it more difficult. So this truck is advertised as waterproof. I mean, I wouldn't submerge it under water. I don't think any vehicle can do that. Another point about the Traxxas Mini Maxx is that it's a Traxxas. So you're like, are you a Traxxas fanboy? No, I'm not. I like them all. I'm trying to be unbiased on this channel. But what I'm trying to say is that Traxxas, being a well-known company, you're going to have part support. Most of your local hobby shops will carry all the parts. And because it's a well-known company, of course, service, customer service is going to be to the roof. So that's good. That's an added bonus. With all that said and all the good things about the Traxxas Mini Maxx, it also has its shortcomings, right? Just like all the products. There's no perfect product. And the shortcoming of the Traxxas Mini Maxx is the battery. It's very proprietary. There's not a lot of third-party batteries that will fit this thing. So that's one of the cons for, more advanced users. But if you're just out there to have fun and one of those that, looking for something for your kid, it's perfect. None of that's going to matter. But to a more advanced user, or you're in this hobby a lot longer, that's something to reconsider.
If you're in the market of a similar in size all-terrain vehicle, you might want to consider the Arma Mojave Chrome 223 SBLX. Click the link now. Otherwise, it will also be available again at the end.
Another thing worth mentioning is the price. The price is a little up there. It's just a little under $300, and that's a little more expensive than a lot of its competitors. So that's something to think about. Other than that, the Traxxas Mini Maxx is a good investment. It's robust, easy to use, and it's made by a well-known company, so you really can't go wrong. I hope this video helps you make a better purchasing decision if you decide to get one.